It is here that the rivers and the Great Sea join each other. Both Xizang River and Tanjiang River pass through this fecund soil, Jiangmen, and then merge into the boundless South China Sea. A millennium of ceaseless mutual whirling dance of the rivers and the sea condenses into the essence of nature and successfully creates this ancient, fertile land. Rivers and mountains interact so harmoniously in Jiangmen that we have perfectly formed the unique landscape and created a favorable ecological humanistic environment. 561 islands along the coast of Jiangmen look like brilliant stars inserted in the blue South China Sea, and the 420-kilometer coastline vividly outlines the beautiful image of Jiangmen. As an important sailing point on the Maritime Silk Road and a landing post for the Western culture to the Orient, Jiangmen has been specially developed with unique city DNA. Over the past hundreds of years, forefathers of the local people traveled arduously across the seas, having created a miracle in the global migration history, and the present over 4 million people with Jiangmen blood relationship distributed in 107 countries and regions around the world has finally brought Jiangmen a worldwide reputation of China #1 hometown of overseas Chinese. Combining Chinese cultural elements with the Western ones, the present 1833 exotic Kaiping dialous offers a special witness for the development of the world civilization and the overseas Chinese culture, and has greatly helped to make the first world cultural heritage in Guangdong, Kaiping, dialous, and villages. Jiangmen, hometown of Chinese academicians. Till now, 32 academicians have been raised from Jiangmen. The first avenue themed from academicians in China, Yuanqi Avenue, has been constructed and became an obvious cultural symbol for the city of Jiangmen. Jiangmen, hometown of stars. There are more than 120 popular stars of singing, movie, or television raised from Jiangmen during the past century, and with their active, generous help, Park of Stars, the first park in mainland China themed on popular stars, has been set up in the city of Jiangmen. Filmmakers growing up here linked the course of a century of Chinese film. Jiangmen, hometown of martial arts. There are Choi Li Fut and Wing Chun in any place of the world where there are Chinese. A 400-year-old banyan tree, covering an area of almost 15 Chinese mu, 1 hectare, becomes a natural home for numerous birds to live and breed. Ba Jin, a great writer with his feelings deeply stirred up by the harmonious coexistence of the tree and birds, wrote the famous prose Paradise of Birds in 1933. Jiangmen, a national garden city, a national model city of environmental conservation, and a national forest city. The combination of overseas Chinese, dialous, hot springs, and South China Sea makes Jiangmen a beautiful painting scroll with so many charming landscapes, and it is really an excellent city for tourism in China. A good wind just helps us set sail in time, taking the construction of the Great Guangdong-Hong Kong-Macau Bay Area as a God-given opportunity, and following the strategic positioning directed by Guangdong provincial government. The present Jiangmen is striving to promote itself to become a great innovation platform for the cooperation among Guangdong, Hong Kong, and Macau, a world-leveled rail transportation industry base, an internationally characterized tourist destination in China, a hub gateway city in the west part of the Great Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau Bay Area. All the friends from the world are warmly welcomed in Jiangmen. Capital of overseas Chinese, Jiangmen, Guangdong,